Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again to the Vanilla Level Design Contest 9 stuff and things. Anyway, on to this level, I think is this one. Or did I already play this one? Oh, no, I know exactly what this one is. I actually really enjoyed this one. It's a fast-paced, runny level, and yeah, that's really what it is. It's a fast-paced, runny thing. I'm actually playing real bad right now. When I initially played this level, I actually fudge beat it in one go. I didn't die at all, and I found it really fun. But I also really like athletic levels. Yeah, how did I do that? I think it was something like that. And then you have this little spot here where you wait. I think this is the only big downside to this level, is you just have this spot, which, yeah, you can kind of speed it up a little bit by jumping off early. How did I do this? Something like that. No! I don't want to take any damage, oh well. But yeah, I was able to do this entire thing without taking any damage. But yeah, it just kind of ends. And it's really, really unfortunate. And I really liked it. But anyway, moving forward, I'm actually going to just continuously play some of the levels instead of cutting the video, which I know is very unheard of at this point because that is all I've been doing. But I am very far behind on making the videos for this. Very, very, very far behind. And I really need to speed it up a bit and get the things out. Icicle Cavern. This is an interesting level. It has no message blocks, which I think is one of those it is supposed to and just doesn't. So it was a little confusing at first what you were supposed to do. If you can tell, you're supposed to race the snake thing. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, you're supposed to race it. That's the word I'm thinking of. You're supposed to race it until here, and then get into that door early. Don't know exactly how you're supposed to. Oh, that makes a ton of sense. A whole lot more than how I did the first time. I actually jumped over that and rushed into the door early. But yeah, you can kind of see how this is a little, I don't know. Something about it, like, after the first part, just feels unfinished. Probably it's a mixture of the message boxes not working as intended, like there is no message, but also this portion here just not really having any enemies or anything to it. It's just kind of here. So it's kind of strange that it's literally just here. Then you have this portion, which is it's not a bad portion at all for a swimming section. The screwed up blocks here, but I mean, there have been worse things. I have a habit of scrutinizing things like that a bit, but there have been worse. But again, as I said, it feels like it's not done. Just kind of rushed after the first bit, and so it just kind of ends. Well, that was that one. On to the next one. That is how the judges got their levels, by the way. They're just numbered. We have no names associated to them. We do now. Oh, yeah, this is something a lot of people like to do. Make their beginning, make their thing going into their level not looking like an actual level, which I have cut out so far. But this this level is very not well. I don't know if I'd call it unique. It looks really nice though. You have the cocoa nuts, which are just the falling spikes that are made to look like brown pokey bits. Because that's what they are, is just pokey bits. Oh, you stupid fish. That fish is causing all sorts of trouble for me. And so is Mr. Truckman there. So anyway, we are moving forward. Very, I mean, obvious Kirby-esque level. That is, I mean, very, very obvious. And I missed Dragon Coin, and oh no, I tripped on space-time. Look at that. So let's just keep going and moving forward. Yeah, at first I couldn't tell what the coconuts were when I initially played this. I'm like, the fudging fudge is up with the coconuts. But then I realized they were, what's it called? Pokebits. Also, there's an HDMA effect going on, but I think that's just layer 3. I'm very confused by it, though, because, I don't know. It really does look like layer 3. I mean, the status bar isn't getting cut off, so maybe it's layer 2? Huh. I am very... Because those don't move, so those are part of layer 1, so that could, in fact, be layer... No, the water... Maybe. I don't know. I really do not know. It confuses me. Also, air bubbles. Which, I mean, this is like opposite. Normally you have air with water bubbles. Now you have water with air bubbles. And it's a very unique thing. I don't know, I like it a lot. It's different enough from what people normally expect. Also, is there a thing? No, just a square. So, there's this. I'm not sure if I got all of them that I was supposed to have gotten, though. The dragon coins. Anyway, go in here. And now we are in another bit. So, it does lead me to believe that that is layer 2. So, let's just say the water is layer 2. This isn't actually moving up or down at all. It's stationary on this plane, which would make sense if it's layer 2 because the water's not moving on the plane. It's staying stationary. All that fun stuff. Also, I have no space to run and fly, and those guys are going to try and bite my feet, or poke my feet. I'm not really sure 100%. But anyway, there is a dragon coin. There's the end. I have missed one. I'm trying to think of where I missed it, because honestly, I can't remember where. Oh well. Does not worry me that much. So there we go. There is that level. Moving forward, which one did I just play? I think it was 38. Should be 39 now. Yes, it is. Level name, best level? Yes. Angel Cliffs. I'm not sure if I would consider it the best level, but it's an interesting level. It's an interesting level because it confused me to no end on where the last dragon coin was. Because honestly, it doesn't look like it should be where it is. So, you have these door places, where you have a blank one here and a door-type door one here. The door-type door one leads you to a small little bonus area that gives you a dragon coin. And lo and behold, it takes you out down here at the blank door. You know, that makes sense. That makes all sorts of sense. But moving forward, we will see why that doesn't fully make sense for one of the dragon coins. Because I was at a complete loss for it until I brought it up somewhere. I'm like, I can't figure out the thing for this one. Oh yeah. There it is. You can say, I know that, I was sworn I already checked that side, but I got a P-switch. And so now it's like, oh hey, there's a door down there, maybe the door's nearby. Of course it is. The door is indeed nearby, along with another little bonus area, not super difficult to do. None of the bonus areas in particularly are that difficult, but now moving forward, getting hit by a turtle that I didn't mean to get hit by again and again and again. We can go up here and get to the midway point and move forward. So there is another door there. Kind of strange how there's a door. This was the one that confused me to no end. Because, was it that one? Or maybe it was the next one coming up. Anyway, one of them confused me to no end for very, very obvious reasons. So, if I go up there, there is something up there. If I go over here, because there is, I want to say there's something over here. Maybe it is up here that I'm thinking of. But, so I need a P-switch for one of those, and I need a shell for the other. Oh, I remember what it is. Okay. Actually, going back down here, going to go in this door, because why not? And that gets me here to this portion, which is a little awkward, because I'm not very good at this jump. Yeah. And then you get here. There we go. That's a whole lot better. Getting back is a lot easier. As I said, none of these are particularly hard. But you noticed I can go in the grayish door here. The gray door leads to another one. It leads to the last dragon coin that took me forever to find, because I literally could not find it. Now, the other door, you may be asking, what is that about? You need this springboard. You need to be able to go back and get the P-switch, which is over here. Which, actually I don't think I need the springboard. But you need the P-switch. I was thinking about earlier where you have a springboard that you need. But you need the P-switch, so you can come back over here, and you're like, what? And you're like, oh, a door, and you're like, oh, there are boxes. Which you could have done all the way from over there. But all this one is a moon. So I was super confused in this area because I could not, for the life of me, figure out where the last dragon coin was. Because of that door situation that went on that's like, oh, yeah, by the way, there's a door in here that is enterable even though it's grayed and blacked out. So there's that. And then moving forward, so this gives you an indication you fall down here. There's another door. This one is probably the hardest out of them all because you have to actually bounce on the saws, but it's not too bad. Then you can move forward and get the goal. That one dragon coin where you have to actually go to it from one of the bonus areas, I literally couldn't find it. And I'm like, I don't get how you get to that. Anyway, little happy, annoying dog face down there. So let us go to the next one, which is 40. I believe. And what do we have here? Yeah. Matterhorn, which you can go down here and go to a Switch repository. But the Matterhorn is an odd level. So you have this. You have that. You can get a mushroom here. Kind of, I guess, introducing you to the Layer 2 shenanigans. I am not a fan of this level. At all. Just flat out. I am not a fan of this level. It is very... I want to say it's Kaizo-esque. It really is. Plus, I'm not sure how to get past that portion without taking damage. That is something. And then this, if you can see, you have to wait until the fish jump, and it's not always the easiest thing to time because of the stupid spinies. There we go. And that gets you here, which then gets you over here. And that can get you up here. Yeah. You can kind of see the the thing now of why I'm not a super big fan of this level. There we go. Now these guys, I was going to say, you can actually spin jump them if you're good enough, which luckily for once I was. And those guys are going to be a pain because they're all flippity-flopping in the water. And then this can be easy enough to do, except you have to freaking dodge all these things. I don't know. This level in of itself, I mean, it's made really well, but I don't like it. In this level, you will find a number of mini-games. The mandatory ones must be completed. The optional ones only lead to dragon coins. Key power-ups: re-enter room if you mess up. Exit room once switch has been pressed. Don't be afraid of power-up filters. Yeah, so pretty much you have optional and mandatory mini-games. Mandatory minigame. Optional minigame. So the mandatory one, you have to go through. And they're not fun. They're not fun at all. So you have this situation going on. So it's like you have to know where to stand when. And yeah, they're really not fun at all. I find zero enjoyment from these little mini games. Zero enjoyment from them whatsoever. And that turns the switch back off, which is weird because I literally could have gone down there and made sure it was off. And this, it's like, oh no, what'd you do? Well, you screw up for one because you need to, I believe, feed it before, and then you do that. So now you're up here, and you're like, yay, and you're like, oh, boy. So optional minigame there, which you don't have to do, but you can if you want. I would rather not do the optional one. That's just me. So to not do it, as you can see, it's like, nope, gotta go back up there. To not do it, as far as I can tell, you have to take damage. You take damage, you can press the switch, and then that leads you to a new spot. But if you notice, I don't have a freaking power-up now. So I'm kind of stuck with having to go in the optional one. I am not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this at all. So even though it's like, yeah, they're optional, unless I can come down here and get my power up and keep it, it's not optional. From what I can tell, there is no real way to not do that. and it bugs the crap out of me. I really dislike this. Actually, no. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do in this one is, since I have no idea how to not do this one, you are supposed to kill all of the enemies. All of them. Somehow. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. So you're supposed to kill all the enemies until that little guy comes down and does that. So it says optional. It said, I'm pretty sure it said optional right there. It's not optional. Because I can't find any other way of getting up here than there was. Plus, I mean, I have no idea where to go. I have no clue where to go at this point. Because all the things seem like they're mandatory. So anyway, I can get back up here and go in this pipe. That leads me back out here to another area of pure disaster. Again, I'm not sure how to get past some of these areas without taking damage. I'm just not 100% sure how to get past them without taking damage. This one's not so bad right there, but I mean, you can wake these guys up early, and then you can dodge them and do this and get him awake, and he will fall there. So that gets rid of all of them. And I did not even see those coming back up. But now I can go this way, which go down there, because why would I do anything different? Well, you can die there, which I wasn't exactly aware of that you could do. Lovely. I was not actually aware you could die right there. Anyway, let me throw this up here, which does that, which gives me a 1-up because, ooh boy, I really need a 1-up. I don't know. I am not a gigantic fan of this level at all. If you can tell. It's just, in my opinion, it's just so, I mean, it's made really well, but at the same time, it's really poorly made. And I don't understand how this is working. Well, I could let this do that, and then I can get down here and get up here. That gives me a 1-up if I really wanted it, which I don't really care for. Okay, get past all of them. Let them jump over here, because that is annoying to say the least. Let that guy jump and get through here. So, yeah, as you can tell, I am really at a complete loss for words when it comes to this, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. I get the, like, trying to be hard and making a hard level, but really it suffers from just not being fun. And again, I can come down here and I can hit this, which if I do it right, I can actually get into that last one. Come on, I've done it before. I want to do it again. There we go. I have no idea what that is for. I guess do that, and do that, and do this. I guess that... Oh! No, no, no. I know what it's for. Then I can do that. I think. Maybe? Maybe not. I actually don't remember what this is. Well, I think it's just to get that dragon coin up there, but I don't really care too much anyway. So that leads up here, so it's like, oh, hey, yay, a mandatory minigame because you have to go and get a power-up. Again, yeah, you have the mandatory ones, then you have the optional ones, which I can't figure out how to not do. And I have no idea, like, how to do this one. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. I'm supposed to fry all their coins. But I don't really want to. Don't want to at all. I think what I'm supposed to do is just fry all of those and not fry the shell, which is arguably a little bit more difficult than it seems. There we go, and then that guy comes down here and kicks that. Yeah, and then I need to not fry the shell, because if I fried the shell, then the thing would have failed. And now to go to the mandatory optional minigame, unless it's really saying just go up there. Which, I mean, that could be what it's saying. But I am not 100% sure, because if I come up here, I get 1 mushroom. I don't get 2. Maybe that is what it's saying. Okay, well. Anyway, now I'm in a room with fish. That is super, super horrible. It's like, oh, okay, you can come down here now, maybe. There we go. And now I'm over here. I was going to say, I can fry those guys if I am good about it. Fry, just whatever. Not fry, land on kill. There we go. And finally, it's over. It's over. Also, this is a net. I'm not a fan of this level. It seems so out of place and just ridiculously hard for no reason. Just not a good combination. Anyway, let us do one more. So that was 40. This should be 41. Yeah. Come on. And Radicola. Oh, this one. Why did I choose to do another one? Okay, so we have here another little fun little thing. This is a volcano level. I mean, it's fairly obvious. It has a secret exit. I'm not a fan of this secret exit at all, in the slightest, because it feels like you have zero control over zero control over the level itself. It's so cramped. Okay, let that come up all the way. No, I can't let it come up all the way. I remember now how I did this. I did something like that. And then you do something like that, and then again. Oh, come on. Do that. There we go. And the secret exit, if you can tell, is going to be trying to figure out a way to come back after this. Oh, yeah. I need to do that. Let it go down all the way. Oh yeah, I remember this one because you can't let it actually go down all the way. You need it to go down just enough that you can kick that thing up and actually hit the on switch. There we go. And again, such a nice level. And yeah, you get a midway point and it kills you instantly. I'm going to attempt to do the secret exit, but again, I'm not 100% positive if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, come on. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this, throw that up, get that, and then come in here. And do that. Oh, I don't know why I went this way, but I did. There we go. So that's all for the dragon coin. As I said, I don't know why I went that way, but I did. And then this way is not too much better. Okay, do this, let that go, get here, get there, hit that. And now we play the best game in the world. It's called Lower the Mushroom Down to a point where you can get into that pipe. Okay. So do that. No, come on. There we go. Got into the friggin' pipe. And that takes you out to the end. If you go in the lower pipe, I'm not good at doing, you get the dragon coin. But anyway, so there's the normal exit. Let's rewind. Let's rewind back to the point where I get the key. Because that is going to be so much easier to work on from already being halfway through the level. I went a little too far. So the only way I can really tell how to do this one is actually by like getting the key and then rushing forward. Which I'm sure is not the case. Well, not rushing forward, like rushing backwards. So you do this, and then, oh, how did I do it? How did I do it? Maybe I did go forward. Yeah, I think that's actually what I did. I went forward to the point where I could get that. And then, yeah, did that. Then go down here, which again, you have to do the weird like key throw grab. And this is really fun because, as you can tell, you don't have like any time to do anything. Okay. This will be a little bit easier to manage. And secret exit. There you go. Both exits. Freaking ridiculous level. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for now. In the next episode, there will be a bunch more levels. See you guys then.